Hey guys, welcome to Sun God Productions, and before I get started, not welcome, fuck me, dude. Thank you for 90 views. I'm really happy. You guys really made my dick hard, but, yeah, before I get started, I'm pretty sure I already said that, but I'm not sure. Before I get started, I'm just gonna say, hey, what the fuck are you guys doing? You guys are not watching the whole video. That makes me sad inside. So yeah, make sure you watch the whole video, don't be a little bitch. Anyways, I'm using a machine gun because, machine guns were first used during World War I. So yeah, let's get started with the video, shall we? Okay, so let's start off with, how the Ottomans got involved. But before I do that, fuck, I shouldn't have said let's start off with the Ottomans, but who fucking cares? I'm gonna actually talk about Italy. So, Italy, those fucking pasta makers, dude. Yeah, so, Italy, they were supposed to, what are you guys doing? Where are you? You guys are not with the Central Power gang, like, come on. Yeah, so the Italians were supposed to be American Central Powers. This was decided when the Triple Alliance was actually created, during May 20th, 1882, and Italy was supposed to be one of the Central Powers, along with Austria, Hungary, and Germany. But, being fucking pizza makers, those fucking Italians, scheisse, the Italians, they saw no actual possible gains from joining the Central Powers in World War I, so they were like, hey, I'm just going to betray my allies. Well, and they also did that during World War II, so fuck you, Italy. You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah, that's it. Is it? Yeah, that's it. Anyway, so, yeah, now that I got Italy out of the way, not to fear, the Ottoman Empire's here. Yeah, I don't know why I took such a long pause. I thought it sounded cooler in my head. Let me try that again. So, it's okay, Central Powers, you don't have Italy, but not to fear, the Ottoman Empire's here. So, yeah, the Ottoman Empire. At the time, they were controlled by the Young Turks, and there were three pashas, Enver Pasha, Jamil Pasha, and Talat Pasha. And two of the pashas did not want to join the war. But one of them, Enver Pasha, he wanted to join the war on the side of the Central Powers. Now the Ottomans wanted to join the side of the Central Powers, despite having a long-time rivalry with Austria. Even this rivalry goes way back, even like centuries back, like from the Great Turkish War. You guys should look up on that. Actually, my next video will actually be on the Ottoman Empire. Not my next video series. So, yeah, get ready for that. I know it's an early, announcement, but yeah. So, the Ottomans, they were controlled by three pashas, and Enver Pasha wanted to join. So, Enver Pasha decided, you know, this is how I'm gonna make the Ottomans join the military. I'm not the military. Fucking hell. This is how I'm going to make the Ottomans join the war. So, they bought a ship, German warship from the Germans, and they attacked Crimea with it. And now, they just jizzed a little bit over Crimea. You know, not too much. Not too much to make, you know. But the problem is that now the Ottomans have no choice but to enter the war. Ooh, who knew? But, yeah. Unfortunately, at the time, the Ottomans were not really in the best shape. I mean, they were being called the sick man of Europe, which, I mean, come on, dude, why are you bullying the Ottomans? Yeah, they're being called fucking Western Europe, dude. They're so mean. But, yeah, this war would be the last, would be the last illness the Ottoman Empire would have to face. Haha, get it? Sick man reference? I'm funny. Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about some battles, shall we? first I'm going to talk about the Battle of Somme, which was the bloodiest battle, and it was the first to use tanks. There are many sub-battles, at least that's what I'd call it, but overall, it's all the Battle of Somme, and it had a fucking insane amount of casualties. Once I looked it up, I couldn't believe it, but I looked it up, and it said it could possibly have 1 million casualties, which is fucking insane, dude. Holy shit. And despite the greater Allied casualties, it was still a German defeat, but nothing really changed. The front didn't really change. Now what am I going to talk about? Oh, I'm going to talk about Gallipoli. So, Gallipoli. Now, Gallipoli's peninsula in Thrace. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I think it's called Thrace. If there are any Turkish or Greek people watching this video, which I mean, fucking no, there's not any Greek or Turkish people because only 2 people watch my videos anyways. Anyway, so yeah. What happened with Gallipoli, it was trench warfare, and the Allies realized that they could not beat the Ottoman army. Basically, they weren't really going anywhere. The front wasn't going anywhere. And so the Ottoman army just held their ground, and the Allies were forced to retreat. Well, they weren't really retreating. They had to evacuate. But, I mean, I guess that's the same thing, isn't it? I mean, kind of. But, anyways, the last battle, that major battle, in my opinion, I'm going to talk about is the, Battle of Verdun. And now, Verdun was the longest battle during World War I, and despite the Allied victory, it didn't really change much. And in my opinion, the Battle of Verdun was one of the most horrific ones because there are blowtorches and gas. Speaking of gas, we're going to talk about the Hague Convention. And so the Hague Convention, it was a convention that basically decided that it was basically it was basically deciding the modern grounds on what was allowed, like what type of warfare was allowed and what wasn't. And so one of the things that they decided wasn't allowed was chemical gas, for obvious reasons. I mean, that shit is really unpredictable. But yeah, Germany, being fucking big brain, I fucking love you, Germany. They decided, you know what, I'm gonna be a savage and ignore this. Oh, they ignored it and used it in the Battle of Ypres? Let me double check that. Let me take a break and I'll come back with the correct pronunciation. So, according to the video, it's called Ypres. I don't know, I'm gonna put the link in the description. Yeah. But, so, yeah, in this battle, it took place in 1915, and the Germans decided, you know what, I'm going to ignore that Hague Convention, or whatever I just said, and I'm just going to completely ignore it, and fucking gas the Belgians. Yeah, I know, instead of gassing the, oh, I can't say that. But yeah, they decided, I'm not sure why I'm laughing, this is horrible, but, no, it's not. Fuck the Belgians. Fucking Germany. Fear den Kaiser, am I right? But yeah, so, it was a German victory, obviously. I mean, it took the Allies by shock. But, then the Allies, being complete motherfuckers, decided to start using the poison gas too. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like, come on, only Germany's allowed to use mustard gas, dude. Like, fuck you. Anyways, yeah, anyways, yeah, the thing about gas is that it's very risky and a huge gamble. I mean, risk and gamble, I mean, I guess they mean the same thing, but anyways, but the thing is that the Germans love to gamble, and to prove to you how much they love to gamble, they decided that they're going to free Vladimir Lenin. From Switzerland and kick him back to Russia. Mother Russia. And so, at the time, Vladimir Lenin was in Switzerland because he was kicked out of Russia for his crazy ideas. Which, I mean, dude, communism's #1. Come on, man. Everyone knows that. Communism totally works. But yeah, so the Germans brought him back to Russia and were like, hey, conquer rebellion so you can get Russia out of the war. And he was like, okay, Blit. The year was 1917, Blit. And the war was was a true war of attrition. And it was any time until one of the great powers of Europe would get out. And guess who was out first? You guessed it, Mother Russia. And Mother Russia had to sign a really harsh treaty that I'll get into the next video. But they had to sign a treaty, and the Russians had to basically fight their own civil war. And yeah, so this is a great thing for Germany, for Daddy Germany, because while Vladimir Lenin was starting a revolution, my man Kaiser Willy could send its full army and attack the French. Wir den Kaiser! Yes. It's going to be all a German victory. But wait. Oh no. Oh shit. The Americans are coming. Dun dun dun! Now, before I leave, I'm going to quickly take a moment to make fun of us.
Gott erhalte Franz den Kaiser, unseren guten Kaiser Franz, hoch als Herrscher, hoch als Weiser, steht in der...
Alright, anyways, now that we're done with that, yeah, you better subscribe. If you don't, I'm going to send you to the gulag personally. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. And yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. I love you so much. Can we have sex later? Love you. Peace.